Before I get started, I'm going to read you this quote by Marcus Aurelius on the importance of being present. Even if you're going to live 3,000 more years or 10 times that, remember, you cannot lose another life than the one you're living now. Or live another one than the one you are losing. The longest amounts to the same as the shortest. The present is the same for everyone. Is lost is the same for everyone. And it should be clear that the brief instant is all that is lost. For you cannot lose either the past or the future. How could you lose what you don't have? Remember two things. One, that everything that has always been the same and it keeps reoccurring, and it makes no difference whether you see the same thing reoccur in 100 years or 200 or in an infinite period. Second, that the longest lived and those who die soonest lose the same thing. The present is all they can give up, since that is all they have. And what you do not have, you cannot lose. There we have it, guys. The present is all there is. Now, when you sit down for meditation and you want to practice being present, you're going to find that your mind will begin to wander. It will begin to wander to the future or to the past. What you're going to do is basically just bring it back. It wanders, bring it back. It wanders, bring it back. Now, what you're doing, guys, is you're teaching your mind to live in the present moment, because that is where life exists. Reasons to live in the present moment using meditation. Guys, why present moment is the only thing that there is. Without any further ado, let's dive deep into this, guys. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Like this video and subscribe for more videos like this. Reasons to be present, guys. Why being or living in the present moment is the only state of mind that you should be in. You know what I'm saying? First thing first, the reason why you should be present, guys, is that you're going to lose life. My yoga teacher in India, a gracious woman, by the way, she taught me a lot of things that I did not know. One of the things she was saying is like, when you're cooking, just cook. When you're walking, just walk. I'm like, you would just walk without thinking anything? She's like, yeah. Why would I want to do that? She said, because you'll miss the walk. You see that, guys? When you take your mind off the present moment, you will miss the things that you're doing at that time. Understand what I'm saying? You will miss the present moment by not paying attention to your present duty or what you're doing at that time. This is what meditation teaches us, guys. Sit down for meditation and your mind begins to wander. You gotta just bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back to something that is going on at that time. Bring it back to the present moment. You can either do breath meditation, you can put your attention on a certain thing, certain object. That will teach your mind chemically. It teaches your mind to be in the present moment more. Understand this, guys. The goal is to live in the present moment most of the time. This is why you use meditation to train yourself. And let me tell you something. And once you get off from that meditation, don't think that it's a good idea to go back to living in the past or the future. This is why you're sitting down, so that you can begin to live in this way, guys. Just keep bringing your mind back to the present. Keep bringing it back to the present. And the more you do this, guys, the more you will begin to live in the present moment. Living in the present moment is a way to design your future, guys. Abraham Lincoln said, the best way to predict your future is to do something in the present. Your present moment will determine what kind of future you're going to have, guys. Your future life will depend on what you do presently. You understand what I'm saying? That is why being present or living in the present moment should be the only state of mind that you should be in, guys. You cannot design your future without being in the present moment. This is what will determine what kind of future you're going to have, guys. You know what I mean? The past that you've had has brought you to this present moment that you're living now. Now, the only thing to ask yourself is this present good enough for me? Or what do I want to change? If the answer is that you want to change something, guys, is that you got to start changing that thing in this present moment, so that later on in the future, you'll begin to reap the fruits, guys. You see, a farmer can only harvest the crop that he planted. Basically, what that means is that farmer can plant the crop right now in this present moment so that he can harvest later on. That is what it means, guys. That's what it means to design your future. Designing your future the way you want it, guys, is by consistently living in the present moment. When you begin to live life in the present moment, man, you'll see and experience life a little bit in like a slow motion. Let me tell you now, it's the most beautiful thing, guys. Man, it's so beautiful, really. Being present. When I come to this park, I watch these birds. Some of them have their own character, let me tell you. One of them just flew by now. You know what? I was coming here the other day, and I was watching this bird in particular. This one was flying like this, and then she made it as if she was gonna land, and then she turned. You know what I mean? And me watching that, I was like, wow, this bird is like special, yo. Because the way she turned, it was like unique. And there was no way of me experiencing that or seeing that if I wasn't present, guys. When you live in the present moment, man, life becomes like a slow motion. You begin to like feel every conversation with a person. You will, man, it's the most beautiful thing. And that is how life is supposed to be lived, guys. To be in the present. You know what I mean? Your only prayer should be, Lord, or whatever it is that you pray to, or asking yourself to live in the present life, present moment more. Once you begin to do this, guys, your life will be so fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And your day will be long. This is what I found also. Because I'm living in such a present moment, my day feels longer. Because I'm present and I'm experiencing everything. In a slow motion, by the way. You understand what I'm saying? Living in the present moment is a real blessing, really. And let me tell you now, by you training your mind consistently and basically bring your awareness back to the present moment more and more with meditation, you can begin to live your life in a slow motion, guys. The present is all there is, guys. The present is all that exists. There's nothing else. The past is gone and the future will depend on what you do presently. Let me tell you now, train yourself to live in the present moment, because that is the only thing that exists. It's like the quote that I read you at the beginning of this video, guys. The longest lived and the shortest lived only give up the present moment. That is all there is. How could you lose what you never had? You know what I mean? This video is for people who are stressed about the future. Let me tell you something. Even me, I used to be this way in my younger years, but I don't think that at all now. Stressing about your future, thinking what your future will turn out to be. Let me tell you something, don't be. Understand that you are the creator of your future. That you have the power to create your future the way you want it, and you can only do that by living in the present. Future is nothing to worry about. Your present is the only thing there is, guys. Once you come out of this state of not being in the present and just letting your mind drift to the future, to the past, it's really robbing you of your life, robbing you of your joy, robbing you of your experience of life as the way you should have it, guys. Because present is the only thing there is. There's nothing else, guys. I'm sitting here presently recording this video. That's the only thing there is at this time. And later on, when I'm walking somewhere, going somewhere, I'm walking at that present time, and that's the only thing there is at that time. Because the longest lived and the shortest lived both give up the same thing, which is the present moment, and is the only thing that exists, guys. There we have it. Reasons why to live in the present moment, guys. It's the most beautiful thing. And let me tell you something. With meditation, man, keep training your mind to come back to the present moment. Always. You know what I mean? It drifts, bring it back. It drifts, bring it back. And the more you do this, guys, the more you live in the present moment, and the more you begin to design your life the way you want it. You know what I mean? And the more your life will be a bliss. Okay, guys, this is my video today. For today, I mean, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Like this video and subscribe. Until the next video, God bless you and take care. Bye-bye. Alright, guys, there's still nobody around, nobody inside, but this is the last day of a lockdown. Let me tell you now, I feel energized and I feel good about coming out of this prison of my home that I've been in for the last 2 weeks. I literally just came out to make videos and go back in, y'all. But tomorrow I'm looking forward to it. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.